Okay, padayon lang kita. So, another problem, video support for our topic, energy, power, for energy, potential energy, and kinetic energy, ion energy in a spring, and then impulse and momentum. So, this would cover that long quiz for long quiz 4. But anyway, so, kari ko pa mag-solve in impulse and momentum. Anyway, kaya ang last minute one, power, energy. So anyway, nag-meet na kasi kami face to face. Kada mo na ako nag-solvehin about energy. Energy work. So, ang mga 1A kasi waray moromit. Mali pa yun, manira nga waray magmimit. But anyway, mapadayon ko lang ako pag-quiz. Bahala na kami ito. As long nga naghimula akong video. So, karoy ko pa impulse nga problem. Kaya pag-amot last. So, meaning, kung nag-discuss na ako ang mga work, ano dida. So, at least iningatanan para nga tanan nga mga courses kung mag-quiz man ako next week liwat. So ay 2 kilograms ay ni kay mao pa ni kay may graph. I do believe niyo quiz number 2 is more on graph. Actually dapat talaga mahibaro ka mo mathematical. Yes, mathematically wala kita choice because this is a calculus based physics. Medyo kailangan nakakaintindi ka mo bisan graph lawat tighatag. So I would try to solve this one. Again, may dana kita pera nga graph. So we started with a VXT graph, a velocity time graph, and then we have an AXT graph, an acceleration time graph. So pag introduce ang dynamics, may dalawat kita force and time graph, which is this one. Actually, another is for momentum. Pwede igap nimo i-graph ito mo momentum. And any other entity nga gindi-define han imo mga mathematical description. Actually, I think may dao sa dito niyo quiz nga about han iyo medyo wala lang ako makaintindi ani mo angular velocity but actually ani mo ito derivative niya dito baga nag talk about hiya kasi ang derivative, it's just the slope. Amo talaga tikitaon la. Anyway, you know what a slope is. Yan problema lang kasi pagkakadinaha graphical masing ka mo makuri. Pero actually kita alay nga what you're trying to define. Let's look at this problem. Actually simple lang talaga ang quiz number 2. Dali lang ka mo kay waray siguro ka mo mag-intindi masyadhan ng mga graph. That's what I do believe That's what I do believe. Kay gimpinsolve ko ra magsayon man. Ito lang may mga trick lang niya kung di ka nakakaintindi niya concept, more or less di ka gap makakakuha han tamang answer. Sa problem 13, a 2 kilogram stone is sliding to the right on a frictionless horizontal surface at 5 meters per second. When it is suddenly struck by an object that exerts a large horizontal force on it for a short period of time. So the graph A13 shows the magnitude of this force as a function of time. Amo ito ang force han imo nag-struck ng object. Diba? Bulag ito, meaning ini may daka nga daan usa nga kuan, diritan motion hini nga stone may daka stone nga gini-struck ito nga struck by an object. Ngan unforce ito nga object amo ini nga graph. So ready to pag-analyze, okay? So first question, what impulse does this force exert on the stone? So if your problem is the impulse that anong gin-impart nga force o gin-impart nga impulse nga doon stone, so you'd basically go to kitaan mathematical description nimo. Mathematical description nimo adiman. So actually una nga tanan actually kita at imo force if that is look at your force. Your force graph is somewhat na spike. Na spike ya, di ba? Na spike ya di 0 tas nga di pag-abot at a particular time between 15 and 16 nag-spike ya to 2.50 animo force. Okay? So amo yun imo ginhatag nga force. So based on the equation kita daw, your equation tells you that your impulse is actually your integral between T2 and T1, time 1 and time 2, nga suludan imo force summations of force. Meaning kaya nimo force ginhatag in terms of graph. So basically, your force is not constant, na variya. Kaya balik ginatag yung graph. Kung waray gatag yung graph, naghatag lang yan number, ani mo force. Diba? 30 Newton. So basically, naghatag kaya ni mo force is a varying force. And you can see the graph here. So sir, ano man ito sir? So kung that is a varying force, intindihan lang imo integral. Ano man ang karsigon ni mo integral? Your integral actually, again, your derivative is just the slope of your graph and your integral is just the area under the x which is time now t1 and t2. So kita alat ano bat imo area? Because that's what your integral means. Ano ba't imo area ni? As you can see, that area is just a rectangle. You have a time, 16 to 15. Of course, you can minus that one. You have a base which is somewhat 1 second. And then you have a height which is 2.50. So basically, if you solve that integral, integral of from 2.50 to 1.60, that would just be 16.16 minus 15 multiplied by 250. Amulay tuya. Oh, so there's nothing hard about that. Ano yung problem? Diba? Nadadali ka mo problem kaya dila ka mo nakakaintindi. Actually, it just goes to show na imula ito ang karasingon niya, the impulse is equal to the integral of summations of forces dt from T1 to T2. You'll just have to get the area from T1 to T2 which is actually your base is T2 minus T1. Wala ini formula ha. Gina-analyze ko lati ka nga imo figure. And then this is your base and then your height because that is the area of a rectangle which is actually your impulse to be the height which is 2.50 Newton. So basically, you solve that one. You have time which is unahon ta 250 Newton. 2.50 Newton. Let's go back to your figure. That is 2.50 kilonewton, sorry. So that is 2.50 times 10 to the 3 Newton. And then you multiply it by 16 milliseconds. 16 milliseconds. 16 minus 15. So millisecond is times 10 to the negative 3 seconds. So that you would have an impulse which is has a Newton second. Actually, ito to sa nga differential at impulse nga momentum. Usually, iti mo impulse to be iti mo impulse should have a Newton second because that is force times time. Ano yung pinakaunang description. But if you relate it to momentum, actually, your Newton second is just equal to kilograms meters per second. Kita Ano mo Newton is kilograms meters per second and then your second is So, kung tanggalon mo tiya, makancel tiya, that is also equal to kilograms meters per second. This one is mass, this one is velocity. So, actually, puro pareho lera, pero paghatag pa lang nga daan unit, dapat maaram ka naghapat yung karagsignon. When you talk about mass times velocity, that would be the impulse, or your momentum. While your impulse is force times distance. But they are somewhat related. Okay? They are somewhat related, but they are not equal. Or you cannot say that your impulse is your momentum. Mga salito. Okay? So anyway, you read more. Kaya amin to dana di ka mo nakaintindi kay bangin nag-iwas-iwas kang pagbasa kay wala naman kuno terms. Gasing lang niyo, di ka makakalculate actually kung di ka mo nakakaintindi. Or more or less, nakikinita ka mo mga solution, di ka mo nakakaintindi paano nakuha. So watch out. Ha? Nag-isog ka na lot, sir. Digad. So that would be a 16, so that would be 1 millisecond. So 2.5 exponent 3 times 1 exponent negative 3. So that would be 2.5. That would be a 2.5 Newton second. 2.5 Newton second impulse for your J. Okay? Ang daming sinabi. Sayon mo lang ito, sir. Kaya masayon lang ani. Basta mga graph, magsayon lang talaga tiya. Gina-analyze mo la. Ay lang kang pagpauwat. What impulse does this force exert on this stone? So they have to cut it. Sige la. Sige para baga maiba-iba oras kada mo nakinyinakan. Sige, I'll cut the video para another video. Thank you guys for listening.